Did you do it with the gallery or
Nah.
did you? Oh, have you ever been with the gallery?
I never been exclusive to a gallery. So we worked with different galleries, but like my whole game been like renting out the space, and we bringing the art in here, and whatever I sell is 100%. You know what I'm saying? So I started off doing that, and I seen what it could be. So when I started going to New York, I started meeting so many different gallery people and gallerists that one day I met, I'm not gonna say gallery, nothing like that, but I had talked to a gallery and they was really, really hype about signing me. And you know, coming from Philly, like, damn, they want to sign me. But I'm like, what's the business behind getting signed other than being signed? And he kind of didn't really tell me. He was more like, yeah, we're gonna show your work and then this and that. And I'm like, all right, so if somebody want a piece in Philly and it's not in your gallery, how do we work that out? He's like, well, the gallery has to make sure that this person's worthy of, you know, your painting. I'm thinking to myself like, but what if they ain't worthy, but they want to pay me? In your eyes, they ain't worthy, but they want to pay for my art. He's like, well, that's, you know, we got to go back and forth and figure it out, this and that. I'm like, all right, well, if I sign, can you give me like 10 grand? You know what I'm saying? Can you give me like 10 grand? So, because I'm gonna have to get a job if I'm just worried about you selling my art. I said, bro, I've been everywhere selling my art. I done got on planes, I done everywhere trying to sell, not even my art, selling myself, and art's what the product is. You feel what I'm saying? And he didn't have no good answers for me. And it was just like, it felt like I was just gonna be on the shelf, or they wanted to kind of control my whole situation. And I'm like, nah, I can't really do that. And he's like, you sure? Nobody's gonna take you serious as an artist that's not represented by a gallery. And I'm like, he would say that though. You know what I'm saying? So I come from Philly. I done heard the fastest talkers ever. So you try to fast talk me, it's like, if it ain't nothing in my favor, I ain't even thinking about it. If you put a couple things in my favor, I can kind of balance it out. Like, maybe. It was nothing in my favor, bro, other than being in New York and walking in the gallery and see my artwork. And if it don't sell, don't sell. If it do sell, that's 50% to them. And I was just like, I think I got to give myself a shot to like almost build my wealth up before I start talking to these gallery people, because it's no negotiation right now. It's literally like, sign with us or okay, whatever. I'm like, nah, that's never a good situation. So I didn't wind up doing it. So me being able to make money, I knew that I had to put myself out there in the art world. So I started looking for spaces and buying written out spaces, and you know what I mean? I had a great group of people and I was selling artwork crazy. So I'm selling pieces 3-4 a week, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm with Oren and PCNY and all these guys, and now these paintings ain't 1,500 no more, you know what I'm saying? Now it's going up 3 grand, 4 grand, 5 grand, 6 grand, and it's like, oh, this is getting crazy. I gotta invest in myself, or I'm gonna just blow the money and hopefully hope for somebody to buy more art. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing it. So just renting out spaces. I remember I bought my first way into my art fair. So that was Scope Art Fair. That was like 2016. It was like $16,000, and it was literally like I probably had 20. You know what I'm saying, to my name, and it was like, but if I don't do this show, nobody gonna really see my work. And this is when the art show was all galleries, so I had to make my own gallery name. It was like a whole lot of stuff we had to do the wrong way, the right way. But represented myself, me, PCNY, everybody, and we rented out that space, and it was just crazy, bro. And I think I sold like maybe like 4 or 5 pieces, and that was my first time in the art world. So people started writing it up like, how'd you even get here? And I'm like, well, I put up the money to be here. I didn't wait for a gallery, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, and it was people doing it, I'm sure, but it wasn't nobody like how I was doing it, bro. We outside, we got Rolls Royces outside, it's Lamborghinis and shit. It's like, yo, what's going on? And I'm the black boy. I'm not even from New York. I'm from Philly. So it was just like heaven sent, you know what I'm saying? And that's all what JP was probably talking about. He's seen it, you know what I'm saying?